Hello YouTube, and welcome back for a glorious upload. Come back for a glorious... Are you serious? The seat's just snapped. Today we are installing a wireless dropper seat post for a Nomad. Well, it's not for a Nomad, it's for many mountain bikes, but today this is for the Nomad. As you can see on the back, oh wait there, let me get the Nomad because I know you guys, you haven't seen the Nomad in today's video. Hello and welcome to today's YouTube video. Today is a very interesting day because I am making more trail adjustments to the Santa Cruz Nomad. For those of you who have been watching, this bike started out with a slam seat Fox 40 Nomad forks, running at 180mm, 600-pound spring and 7-speed rear cassette. Now, since then, I have made some changes to the bike. I had a set of 160 Fox 36 forks lying around the house, which is these. Today, we are installing a wireless dropper seat post. This is going to be pretty insane. There is a couple of reasons what we will get to on why I am installing a wireless dropper and not a cable dropper. And there will be some things that I'm going to do in terms of accessibility on using the dropper and using the standard slammed seat post. Before we get to that, I wanted to explain why I bought a Nomad really quickly. I won't keep you long. I want to explain why I bought a Nomad and why the hell I run my seat this far forward. I also don't really like the look of the seat that far forward, but I have pretty short legs, so for me I like to run the seat slammed because I'm coming from BMX. When I'm jumping and swinging the bike around, I don't like how close the seat gets to like my groin area. So on me YT CRUZ, the minimum seat drop height was too high for me. So I was super paranoid about finding a bike that actually slams the seat. With it forward, it doesn't scrub and you can run it fully bottomed out. Found that with the Santa Cruz Nomad, so I'm pretty happy with that. For long enduro rides, I want a fast fix on a seat post that can go higher, but to be able to put this one back in for the big bike parks downhill. Let's talk about the wireless dropper post. We have talked about the Nomad a little bit too much right now. I want something that has a bit more height for pedaling uphill. So today we have 100mm, 31.6 degree diameter. It is an electric seat post. It's ran off, I think, Bluetooth. I'm not 100% sure, but basically it's wireless. Whatever they use to make it wireless, it's wireless, which is pretty crazy actually. It's a Magura and it was £300. So as far as I could see, it was fairly budget. Wireless dropper unboxing right now as we speak. Okay, so that is the seat post right there. As you can see, it's got the shifter at the back. That's the, I'm guessing, where it takes the remote. It's railed. I also have the BURGTEC cloud seat that I got sent with titanium rails, and this is going to be my enduro seat. So I'm going to run this seat on this dropper with a wireless remote, and then when I'm riding the big bike parks, I can take this seat post and seat out and I can ride the slammed beast to do some kickouts, maybe no foot cans one day. But that's the aim. Anyway, spinning the bike and stuff, I don't want anything too high because I want to be able to put my foot straight down. That was the whole reason why I bought the Nomad in the first place. So, back to business. Cloud seat is what's going in. Shout out BURGTEC for the free seat. What else? Anything obvious that I might want to know? Tighten the clamp screws of the seat post clamp in stages until the seat post can no longer be twisted by force. Okay, so as you can see, the reason why I bought the 100mm one was because I still want this to be as slammed as possible, which I am a little bit nervous about. I've paid £306 for this seat post today, and I want to make sure that it slams as much as possible to this bit, like this, and then hopefully the only bit that we have sticking out is that much. I have accepted up front, I have accepted that this could stick out about that much, but I don't mind. I think it's going to be worth it for the trail centres. We will find out. It will be amazing if it sits that low. It will be amazing, but we will find out. So anyways, minimum insertion line, battery died. We are back. So the seat post back in business. I'm trying to think if there's anything I would need to tell you guys before I install this thing, but I don't think there is. I think it should, hopefully, be pretty straightforward. Now, for the fun part, how does the shifter look? So the shifter, we have a charging cable, which is a mini USB, which is pretty crazy. And the shifter is so light. This is the shifter. You guys are seeing this kind of before me, because when I'm doing this, I'm watching here to open it. And I'm not actually watching. I'm watching like you guys for this. Oh my God. That is the remote. It is nuts. Oh my good God. So that piece joins the clamp piece. Holy hell. And then there's a little battery inside this bag. Could not tell you how the hell you are supposed to do this. So what I'm going to do is what I normally do not do, and I am going to read the instructions. I'll be right there. I basically had to go and get a screwdriver for the back of this and undo it with the screwdriver, and what you have is basically just like a watch battery, pretty much the same thing. So then we take the battery, I'm guessing, out of this packet. Oh, that way. So once the battery's in, this is it now. We are about to have wireless power. It's gonna be nuts. I'm actually really intrigued to see. Battery cap back on. This piece goes over there, clicks in, and then that piece hits the center button. If you look there, only. Pretty nuts. So that is the wireless adjuster. Look at it flashing, ready to start lifting the seat post into next week. I haven't read any of the settings or anything. We're going to do that once we've installed the whole thing. For now, we are going to install it. So it pretty much seems like that around your bars, these around the handlebars, which is pretty worrying, but hopefully we won't lose it. Next thing to do on the list of goodness is to remove the current seat post. I'm going to show you guys how tall my current seat post is, so you can see. This is currently what I'm working with. This is currently my seat post cut down, as you can see. Pretty much just running that slammed when we're at the bike parks. And this is the freshie. This smile is genuine. Look how low. It goes as low as it physically can go. I'm going to show you guys. Check that out. That goes physically as low as it can physically go. So just so you guys know, anyone with a Nomad out there who's thinking of buying a wireless dropper, I think you could potentially get away with the next one up if you're after that slammed vibe. It will be interesting to see whether the back of that smashes off the tyre. But I don't think it will. Okay, so now we are doing, oh, they're torque heads. Anybody link me to a tool like this that has torque bits on for bolts like that? I need one. I used to hate these as a BMXer, but as a mountain biker, because you don't have to wrench stuff up crazy. I actually really like that. Smash the thumbs up button, by the way, and ownerofficial.com. Link is in the description for me clothes and downhill jerseys. Hyped. Been reading the instructions for a very long time. I still can't get the seat post to work. I think it might need some air. It says on the instructions 15 or 13 bar, 189 psi to 218 psi it needs in the back of it. So I'm going to put 200 psi in it for happy medium. Kind of mad that you have to put PSI in the back of this. The only thing I can think of, I've set up the remote. It says to do like a couple of different functions on the remote where you basically in the end get it to flash straight green like it is. The seat post saying it's got full charge, it flashes and stays on red for 1 times 2 seconds, and that means it's got a full battery. So basically there's full battery in both ends of it. The only thing it could be is a lack of PSI. So we will find out right now what PSI is in the bottom of this. I'm thinking it's got absolutely 0 in it, which is why I can't get it to work. Let's have a look. 0. 0.000. So we need to get this now. 78, 122, 159, 186, 193, 200. Bang on 200. I don't know if you can see that, however it's reversed, but it is on 200. Okay, so in the end I have managed to get the seat post working. Check it out. It's actually sick. It's like perfect height. That took me so long. I basically had to follow the instructions. The one thing that I was missing was the PSI in the bottom of it. I've put it on 200 PSI. It says that it can go up to, it says that you can take the pressure of it up to 218 PSI, so I may even take it a little bit higher. I am so stoked on that. That is actually insane. So, as you can see, the seat post is still loose. We are going to fully tighten. Let me come over there. I'm running on a bit of a sketchy setup today. We are going to fully tighten up the post right now. I don't really do it full tightness without my torque wrench, which is in the van. So we're just going to nip it up a bit. Bit of a unique setup actually, the weird like elastic band setup. But I do think this is going to be the difference. Now, we are going to have a look. So it's fully installed. All the way up. And then with all your weight on it, like so, goes all the way down. That is awesome. And it actually doesn't feel that in me way. As you can see, it's kind of still there, like right up. I am flat-footed there though, so I know that I can get away with putting my feet on the ground and stuff. And then when I want it, all the way up, and we have the electric post. That is a seriously awesome bit of kit. So now that we have it fully installed, I wanted to show you guys. So we go, basically, hit that button, and it goes all the way up. You apply your weight. As you can see as well, it is a pretty good height for me. I have pretty short legs, but I think that that is going to be somewhat perfect. Happy days. It is called the, I'll show you guys so you can just type it in, VYRON, Vron Elect seat post. So there you have it. I've got 200 PSI in it. Probably might go up to 220. And I am, on the average, pretty stoked on that. If you want to buy any of my clothing, it's ownerofficial.com. Link is in the description. I hope you've enjoyed today's video in the garden, doing a few mods to the bike. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I've got some riding footage from yesterday at Revolution Bike Park. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do some trail riding. I'm going to try and chop them together. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you have a fantastic Saturday evening and a Sunday. And I'll see you for some more videos tomorrow at 7 PM. Thanks for watching. Peace out, Mr. Main.